Here's all my spare tires that I got from my brother when I bought the bike from my brother. I haven't rode my bike in a while, so I gotta pump up the tires too. Ugh. Okay, I don't hear any leaks from the tires. We should be good to go. But I did realize there's another problem because the scooter is with Lauren. My helmet is also with Lauren. So I don't recommend riding your bike without a helmet. You should always wear a helmet. I'm gonna ride my bike without a helmet so I can catch up with my helmet. For this stretch, I'm mostly riding in the shade, so that's pretty nice. It's not too bad. I am riding against the wind though. This is making me work a little harder. I made it. Clovis Drivers A+ for not hitting me or kicking up rocks at me. Good ride. Hey Willow, want to be my friend? Close enough.
And then
hi, you're my friend.
do it yourself.
Hello. Does she like the top of her head scratched? Or...
I feel like she's like, depends on the day.
Let me pet her. Willow, let me pet her. Oh no, she figured it out, it's me.
She thought it was me the whole time. Aww. Oh, she liked you. Got a little smoochie. A poochie smoochie.
All right, back home, showered. Lauren drove me home. I didn't have to ride the bike back home. But I do want to open up a couple things that I just got that I'm really excited about, and I think you might be excited about too. The first is this subtle notebook from Cortex, the Cortex podcast. They sell these on the Cotton Bureau website. I love notebooks. I have like 6 notebooks that I've purchased and haven't even started, and I already bought this one. But, you know, just going to line it right up. I worry when these things come up, I worry that they're like a short run and they're going to be, you know, gone before I finally get to it. So I pick it up and I put it in the stack. And, you know, I just started another notebook like a week ago. So I get through them and I write, you know, I do worry sometimes like I buy these $20 notebooks and then I'm just writing stupid stuff in them. But I'm very excited about this one. As a holiday gift last year, Gilbert gave me the theme notebook, and actually I haven't really been using that because I had another like daily planner journal for 2021 already, so I'm going to use that for 2022, I guess. But this is just a plain notebook. It has dots, which is great. It also has these little perforated corners that I'm not exactly sure what the intention is there. I didn't listen to the Cortex podcast where they introduced this. I just saw it and was like, yep, I need it. I need to support them and I need this in my life. So it starts off, it's got the little embossed? I don't know. Concave pressed Cortex logo there. It's got it right on the inside. There's a blank page, and then it's got the logo, space to put my name and my contact and the start and end date of this book. But it's got dots. I love the dots. I love plain notebooks, and dots are like my second favorite, and then followed by lines, then followed by grids. You know, I don't like a lot of telling me what to do with my notebooks. In the back, we've got an index section. That's kind of cool. And then just a couple of completely blank pages. And then a little goodbye, produced by Cortex brand. relay.fm/Cortex. And then, yeah, this is really nice. It's that kind of that soft touch. I just hope it doesn't start to peel with time or heat. That's my only concern, but it's a very nice blue. Very excited for this Cortex notebook. The other thing I got, this I did not pay for, and money didn't exchange hands, but Aputure reached out to me. You know, I love Aputure's lighting products. I'm using some MCs back here right now. I also have a Tri-8 panel. At CMAC we use Tri-8 panels, 672 panels, a Aputure 300X, and Gilbert and I use the Aputure spotlights. I would love to get another Aputure 300X for editor. So we love them, and we tweet about them all the time. And Aputure reached out to me and asked if I wanted to try some products, and I wanted to try the Aputure MW light. It's a daylight light, but it's also waterproof, and it's supposed to be really, really powerful. I've only gotten to play with one of these once before, and they're like 2 years old. They're not like hot off the shelf. So this is Kyle's unboxing of an Aputure MW 2 years late. But I wanted a light that could replace my fill light. So right now my fill light off. No fill light. My fill light is just a desk lamp that's daylight, and it matches pretty close to my key light when my key light is a GVM. Sorry, Aputure. If you'd love to send me a 60D or a 120D, I'd love to replace it with one of your products. I just haven't done it yet. And it matches pretty well. It's a little bit more green. So I thought the Aputure MW might work as a key light because I just bounce it off the wall. There's a white wall right here, and this might work. So what do we have here in the box? We have some documentation. I think it's going to walk me through all the different power settings. Aputure's products are made in China, so we've got English, we've got Chinese. What other languages do we have? That's it, English and Chinese, which is great. I'm half Chinese, so it makes it easy. We've got a quality control card, which is great, also in English and Chinese. And we've got the carrying case. It's a nice little plastic feel. It's like the fabric that's been coated in plastic, which is nice. Good zipper. That's a nice zipper on the light case. And here is the light. So it's one big COB chip on board, kind of like a COB light that you could put modifiers on with a Bowens mount, except there's no Bowens mount. It just has this plastic cover, and I can take this plastic cover and put gels in there, and it came with gels. It has diffusion, half CTO, full CTO, full CTB. Oh, it like alternates. Full CTO, half CTO, quarter CTO, full CTB, half CTB, quarters. There's supposed to be a quarter. I don't know. I'm missing something. But then there's also a silicone diffuser. This is probably, if I really wanted to soften this up, it reminds me of the diffusers for the Aputure MCs, which is on one hand nice. On the other hand, there's silicone and like dust and stuff gets stuck to it. So I wouldn't want to use it in a really like dusty scenario. But again, I'm going to bounce this off of a white wall to diffuse, so I'm not too worried about these. These will probably live in the case. Now, I charge the unit on the side here with USB-C. It came with its own braided USB-C cable, which is great, but I'm not sure if I can leave it plugged in all the time. I wonder if I'm gonna have to like charge it, and then unplug it, and then wait for it to get low, and then charge it again. I'm not sure if it's like the MCs that if I plug them in, I'm capped at a certain rating, because I believe when I plug the MCs in and run them off of power, I can only go up to like 60% power, which if this is as powerful as I remember, not going to be a big deal. The front of this, it's plastic, but it's a very, very shiny plastic. I almost thought it was glass when I first pulled it out. So normally a chip on board light, you would not want to touch this because you're skin oils will mess it up, but this is covered in plastic. And let's see if it's got a charge on it. So we've got 4 buttons on top: power, brightness up, brightness down, and a booster. I believe this gets crazy bright with the boost on, but the boost will only last 60 seconds. So I can only get 1 minute of high boost light, the brightest it will go, and then I have to wait 40 more seconds before I can use it again. So I'm not going to use the boost that much, but I will probably use this at full blast, reflecting off the wall, to be my fill light. Yeah, let's see if there's a charge in it. Long press this. Oh, woo! That is bright, and that is full brightness. So right now, arm stretch away, it is about as bright as my key light. But if I put it, I'll need to rig something up here. But if I put it over here, will this be a good fill light? With full brightness, let me just stand it up over here. So I guess it isn't as bright as my original fill light, but my other fill light is plugged into the wall, and I can change temperature, but it's a little green in comparison. And yeah, that's at full brightness. Here's the booster. Whoa, that is crazy bright. I just made the mistake of looking at it. I do wish I could leave it on the booster the whole time, but yeah, I'm going to be burning through this battery if I use the booster. So let's see. I turn the booster on. After a minute, it should turn off. But yeah, it's a small light, and you know, this is my only diffusion. I kind of wish I could get more power out of it to be a fill light, but for a little light, it's meant to be in your bag. It's not meant to be, you know, kept in place the way I'm going to use it. But I think it's going to be a nicer look than the desk lamp, LED lamp that I was using that is kind of green. Yep. Oh, okay. The booster just turned off. Oh, that wasn't full brightness. Okay, this is full brightness without the booster. That is much better. I thought I was at full brightness, but what it was, I was looking at the battery indicator. So green lights. Oh, that's bright. Green lights, battery indicator. I got 4 out of 5 right now. And then blue lights, these turn blue. That's my indicator for my brightness. So that's the lowest brightness setting. And then that is the brightest. And I will probably be using it over here as my fill light. So that's with fill light, and that's without. Oh yeah, that's great. I'm going to use it like that. Also, I wish I could connect this to the Sidus Link app like I can the Aputure MCs and the P300 and the 300X, but it's waterproof. It's so small. This is almost all metal except for the plastic on the front. Like, where would the antenna go? So I get it, but I would love if maybe like a version 2 could connect with the Sidus Link app. So thank you, Aputure. I will gladly test any of your products anytime you want. And I'm going to utilize this as the fill light for my little YouTube talking head setup. So thanks again, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace. Shoo.